Hello everyone, welcome back to Thibelheim and Age of Wonders 4. The heart of darkness, our venerable ancestor, continues to push the realm to the brink of ruin. And today, war comes to the Invokers. Most likely. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how it all comes together. If you're enjoying the series as we continue our exploration of this broken realm from our questionable position, feel free to like the video. It does help out the channel. Our current situation, as mentioned, is a little questionable. We are pretty much out-scaled in every conceivable way, I think. My fault, of course. We actually have a decent military, that's surprising. But yeah, most of our opponents and our friends have more cities than us, more armies than us, and Mr. Rastakhan even has bone dragons. Thank you, Blint. I have a plan for you. I do. We are attempting to secure the city of Safe Ward, but it appears to be at war with Rastakhan. Although I don't think it actually is. Oh, no, it is. So this may be lost sooner rather than later. And unfortunately, the lizards have overtaken the custom characters that I made for Rastakhan. Hopefully they are still alive. We'll see. But there's a lot to do today. Let's see how much we can get done. Like there's a mountain here. It's kind of annoying. Is it actually worth it to go? You know what I think it is? There you go. I was given an amusing strategy idea regarding the encroaching trolls. 7 thralls, but we do get a knight for this. Of the feudal precursors. Do I care? No. No, I don't. And I'm definitely not paying 7 thralls. So I have a lot of plans for the thralls as well. Magnifique. But unfortunately, most of our casting is tied up right now on our major transformation. The suggestion I got was to make a, just plop down a free city. Excuse me, a city here, and then release it, and they would kind of blockade Rastakhan for me. And they could even clear all this crap out, which I didn't know they would actually clear the nodes. That was news to me. We'll boost this to get our Serpent Cavern. We have to boost this a lot, honestly, to keep it up, but let's see what we can do. I might have to switch governors, because I really enjoy the agricultural governor. I think it's really good. We'll see. So you are now getting rid of that. I'm not going to break this yet. Although, honestly, maybe I should. Should we diggy a little bit? Not close enough. We'll see what we can do here. The Hamlets. I need money. That's some money. Okay. Because we have a lot to do, as I mentioned. The first thing I want to do is I want to focus on this guy so I'm able to get here before he leaves. I want to get the intensive training for a bonus skill point for our venerable ancestor, and then I want to kill him. Because he has 4 heroes with him, all of which would give us knowledge, which will of course speed us around and hopefully give us some items as well. Dismas is currently leading his own army, so I'm not opposed to grabbing endurance training. Big fan of that. Renaud is alongside the Heart of Darkness. He can now smite. What else will he do? What else shall he do? Purifying Fervor is not bad. Sure. Now he can cleanse himself. Isil has returned to the Empyrean. She's down here somewhere. We are at war with her. I was falsely denounced by Blunted Boy. And my plan for Blint, I might have to do this sooner rather than later. But my plan is to declare war on him to get our major justification, to get more Imperium income. Because that's what I need, more Imperium. And then we'll never declare war on anyone else ever again, because they'll all just be declaring on me. Sound good? Sounds great to me. I actually plan to build a city here, so it's kind of annoying that my bro Irving decided to do it. Are you building another outpost? Wow. They win. In a way, I respect it. Like, I kind of need to get into the habit of what the AI does. Well, sort of. I just, like, put down cities everywhere because it helps your economy quite a lot. But I always look, you know, for kind of, like, ideal positions and good resources and income and stuff. Kind of a flaw of mine. But I try. So I think our next city is probably just going to be yoinking Blint City here. Oh, great. I think shielding the Bronze Gate will be really helpful. I don't want to declare yet, though, because he's nearby my throne. You've been a thorn in my side long enough, Heart of Darkness. He got called. Probably through Isel. And I think that means he's at war with Irving now because Irving's a bro and answered. Oh, I didn't clear this team. Or did I? Maybe I did clear that. Okay, just go in here. We'll have our occultist initiate this. Easy peasy. We head up. We should be able to make it back in 4 turns. To the trainer. Wayne the Ancestor has reached level 12. And this is where we obtain... What do they call this? It's like major transformation for our other characters. Or for the dragons, right? Anywho, we basically specialize our level 4 skill. So because we went Flesh Reaver, we have access to the Flesh Sculptor or the Puppeteer. And of course, we're going Flesh Sculptor. This will make it so our possession becomes greater possession. It still kills the unit, but it does make them more durable. And Flesh Weave becomes Flesh Sculpt. We are no longer going to start with 2 fleshlings. We instead begin with a Flesh Abomination. A true bone daddy.
The flesh is fluid. It can be changed, reshaped, remade.
We get access to the Avatar of Nature, which is less relevant, but, I mean, 30 health is 30 health. You know what I'm saying? Pick it up and button down. It might be time to start getting our... I kind of want all of our rituals if we can help it. Desperate Anguish seems not great. We're just probably going to get all the Eldritch Sovereign talents, most likely. A trade proposal. Oh, no. Ungrim wanted me to bend the knee. War between Irving and the Smiling God. War between Rurik and Ungrim. Wow. A stone returns. Oh, right, I'm at war with him now. You're angering me. Oh. Is he really going to declare with minor justification? I would be shocked, but I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, he's not at war with anyone. Oh, okay. Well, Okay, well, we have a stone back. Not really anyone can give this to, I don't think. Maybe to this guy. Man, this was so many resources. Kind of a shame to lose it, but it is what it is. Would be what it be. An 8, 1 and 8. We're probably definitely going to be fighting the trolls. Alright, well, it is what it is. See what we can do. Does the hamlet want to expand? It does. I'd love to go up here, but I think that will really upset the trolls. Which I don't really mind, but we'll get a farm. Is there any other Imperium things I want to kind of grab? Shadow Binding's not bad. It didn't really help our income at the moment too much, but it will in a bit. And Death Magic is also exceptional. Okay. I spent my Imperium. We won't be building any cities anytime soon, so it's okay to do that. At least I hope it is. We're going to find out. See, look who built a city here. How dare you? Oh, he has cities all over the place. But thankfully this gave us enough to declare major justification. We... What are you at war with, Blintz? He's at war with a Radiant Sentinel. So if everything goes according to plan, or I suppose maximally well, then we'll let the Blint and Izel fight it out, and we'll just declare war on Blint later. 2 turns. I think I can get there just in time. But only just. Not... that wasn't too much gold. Alright, let's get this bonus skill point. For, of course, our venerable ancestor. And what do we want here? Quickening Ritual is pretty good. Tentacled Escape is also pretty good. We'll just grab... We'll grab Mass Phantasmal Ritual. Why not? I do want to get down to this stuff because we can summon a Mage Bane, and that just can, like, completely destroy the AI. They don't like not being able to cast spells. Because I don't either. But, get around to it. The Basilica is an exceptional building. So I'm interested in it. Look at all these resources. It's magnificent. Doesn't really help us on the gold front, to be honest, but what does, you know? I'll take a Light Barbie. Reynard has gained a level of renown. Fantastic. We're working on getting to his ambition. Slowly, gently. Irving has begun negotiating with Safe Ward. Well, Irving, I don't think this is going to last very long. Astarion has crossed Ungrim. I'm shocked. Blint has announced Irving. We're going to have to keep a close eye on that. Because it's possible Blint could declare on Irving. Well, it's unlikely. Yeah, I don't... It is a declaration of rivalry. If Irving declares, which I don't think he will because he's at war with so many people, but if Irving declared, I could join and still get the benefit. Rurik is happy with my diplomatic approach. That's fantastic. How are you doing, Rurik? You look like you're doing fine. I was going to say that's the opposite of how you're doing in Guild Wars lore, but he's actually in the Hall of Heroes. So he's like in Valhalla, which means he's doing pretty well, I would think. I would hope. I mean, there's always conflict in the Hall of Heroes, but they like eternally live, don't they? Yeah, sure. Wait, what happened to the Hall of Heroes in Guild Wars 2? I don't particularly care. But in Guild Wars 2, the gods left, which is why I'm mad about the lore. Jorn's javelin has traveled out of your sight, and the eagerness for combat that gripped your invokers of ruin quickly evaporates. But just as the comet crosses the horizon, it issues one final burst of burning loyalty. Your citizens that cannot fight are inspired to contribute to your war efforts. For each warrior in your army, a donation is made in celebration of the glory of your rulership. With your coffers replenished, the future looks bright. You cannot wait until Jorn's javelin returns. So for each unit, you gain 20 gold. So we get 490 gold for this. Oh dear. No. I think we have to do it this way. I don't know if he still disappears. But let's see what we can do, shall we? He has 5 heroes. That is a delectable... Let's see how the AI does. A delectable amount. Impressive. Should we just watch how the AI plays? That is a delectable amount of knowledge. Just see how the AI does. Take a break, you know? Lean back, relax, have a drink. We have a Warlock, okay. I have a Warlock too. He's not in this combat, but... Oh, he is! Good job, Atal'Dazar. There's our Flesh Daddy. That sounds creepier than Bone Daddy. He's pretty much just a brawling unit. I don't think he does anything special. But he is more durable than the Fleshlings, of course. The little Zerglings. Okay, some positioning going on here. Not too shabby. The Trainer Ogre is a fantastic unit to grab, but unfortunately we don't have the tools for that. Although perhaps someday we could. It's not inconceivable with our build. Although it would take some serious dedication. That is a taunted spell shield. Not a great sign. Okay. We went for the single target rot. We did not link, unfortunately. Big damage from our tier 2 unit. Absolutely ass blasted by Atal'Dazar. Love to see it. I am always impressed by wisp damage. Was it the assassinate from Raynond? The bonkening. Here's our Flesh Daddy. So he got a pretty terrible fight, but doing okay. Grace remains incredible. Big damage. Not dead. What was that? What has the Undead Titan done? What is that weapon? That's a tier 1 weapon, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Nice slip away. And deletion from the Venerable Ancestor. Stunned with the Storm Shield, whatever it's called. Probably it's called a Spell Shield. Just like the unit. Yes, run it away. Well done, AI. Well done. Didn't even use any fancy magic. 750 knowledge in the pockets is. And we finally get some items. Dear Lord. Okay. Very nice. Boots of the Astral Traveler. Very, very nice. Okay. Well done, well done. I am proud of you. Nice little drafts. Never hurts nobody. The Painbringer is in. I would like to see the Blood Cultist. This guy can be pretty good. Is it worth shuffling here? I'm really interested in this, this, and this. That's also not bad. I wish this was an AoE, but it'd be kind of really OP if it was. I don't particularly care for Painbound, although it wouldn't be bad. Treacherous Reflection is super annoying as well. This is a good skill. I might just take the Blood Cultist, get us a Battle Mage. Maybe we have one, but we can get an actual tier 2 Battle Mage. We'll take it. The live Barbie is in. Oh, before I do anything else, we need to go up a tier. But Fabe, I thought you said never to queue stuff. I have in the past. Yes, indeedy. But I have changed my mind. Today we're queuing. Cool. We have a bunch of remains. We can actually sell this for even more money. Ooh, now that's delicious. I think we're going to. Rivalry between Astarion and Rurik. Irving has denounced Rastakhan. I completely agree. Rastakhan has denounced Rurik. A Whispering Stone is returned because this is now besieged. Ooh, an alliance between Ungrim and the Smiling God. No big deal. We can now use our Whispering Stone for some more income, because what else am I using them for? You know what? We're selling these. I don't have a crypt. There's one up here. But I'm too far away. I am too busy. So much to do and so much to see. And you know what? We'll use that money that we have to get our next hero. Please still have your gun. 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 Yes! It's Margaret! The Musketeer. When Margaret arrived at the hamlet, she was little more than a competitive shooter with no practical experience. Through the trials and tribulations, she formed everlasting bonds and an impeccable accuracy. All for one, and one for all. Little did she know just how accurate her final words had become, now that she and all the world has returned to the Creator in their ruin. So the Musketeer is pretty much just the Arbalist. It was a skin available for the Arbalist. So it's nothing special, but I will take any excuse to play with the Mage Lock. It is my favorite weapon in the game. So there's that. And we are, of course, going to reset her skills. She herself is a duelist, so she wants to snipe some enemy lords. We probably... I mean, honestly, all of these would be pretty good for her, but we'll just go Astral. Keep it simple, stupid. Now, as the Mage Lock character, the sniping skill is not bad for her. But her ability is already kind of a sniper shot, you know? Which makes me wonder if we should do the AoE. Is Hero Slayer coming from her current weapon? That's actually so funny. Maybe we do go Sniper. You can ignore defenses. I enjoy Big Game Hunter. For the purposes of Big Game Hunter, heroes count as mythic units, so it's plus 5 damage. Or they count as tier 5. There are tier 4 mythics. Oh, we don't care about Barrage. We care about this stuff, though. You know what? Let's try it. I don't think I use this very often. She's currently not going to be an army leader, I don't think. So we'll go Sniper, into Pierce, into Big Game. Sure. Thorn Shot. Sniper's Focus. Focus Aim is actually pretty good for the Mage Lock. Oh no, they reworked it. They've changed this like 3 times now. But, well, I guess that is true. Still is. This has 100% accuracy, and this is 120. So if we're in position to do the heavy Mage Lock shot, we want the crit, I think. Okay, fair enough. I was thinking of when you still had to, like, you had that leave with 1 AP action. If I had more income, we could prepare for like a second army situation. I don't really want to get rid of my units. I like them. Well, we'll pull in her and think about where she's going to go. Cool. New lord, or excuse me, new hero. She wants to shoot heroes. That's perfectly fine by me. The fact that I got sniper might help me remember that. She is a what? A specialist governor. Okay. Probably a late game edition. Honestly. Do you want to expand? Anybody? Bueller? Cool. That probably should have been the other thing. I put down the gold node because, of course, we are prospecting governor, so we get benefits for having a gold node. Okay. So, we were able to take care of that. That's all well and done. Now it's time to consider war. I would love to bonk Blint. Probably just raise this. And I could turn into a vassal. What? Oh, shit. That was inevitable, I think. Well, okay. New plan. Defensive war. Congratulations! Heart of Darkness, Wendy Ancestor. You have managed to annoy me enough that I actually have to take action and destroy you myself. And of course, both Rurik and Irving are bros and have joined us in our great conflict. Alright, Rastakhan. You been king a long time, Rastakhan. Maybe too long. So we have two options here. We can kind of go over this little hill here and see what we can find, or we can go down and go this way. Oh. Rurik is struggling. Here is Rurik himself. Or excuse me, Irving. Irving himself. Rastakhan kept the city, okay. Oh, hey! It's one of the custom characters. This was an odd choice, I will admit. But Rastakhan was one of the last characters I made, and he was so complicated to put together that I just picked somebody at random, kind of. Hexlord Ral is a member of the Zandalar Council and High Priest of the Wind Mother Paku. Within the Royal Council of Scheming and Politicking, Ral took it upon himself to be the voice of the people to the king's ear. During Gahun's awakening, Ral was briefly captured by the Blood Trolls, but remained unwaveringly loyal to both his king and his Loa under torture. In time, he was rescued by his wife Loti and the Speaker of the Horde, before joining them in the offensive to retake Dazara Lore. Paku was one of the many Loa to survive Gahun's brief rampage, and thus retains her position as Master of the Zandalari Navy. Raul, as her High Priest, remains an invaluable member of Rastakhan's council, and will no doubt be of aid in this foreign land against a foreign foe. He plays a pretty interesting part in the Horde storyline, like as you're really adjusting to Dazara lore, you get to pick between siding with Paku or Grok. Is that what the Raptor Loa is? Paku is like a pterodactyl Loa. And yeah, so you do play with him a little bit, but then after that, he like never shows up again. So, you know, as you have a character who showed up once, I kind of liked him. There he is. And he presented the opportunity for me to make a Warlock, which is something. Where do we go? Where do we go now? Do you have a teleporter yet? Okay, I don't want that. That's fine. I like how he's not clearing his little city here. Our relationship was kind of deteriorating with Irving, so that's not ideal. We do have teleporter pack, or excuse me, teleporter infrastructure. I think we just go down here. We take Atal'Dazar. If we can maneuver through here, we can pop up right under Zuldazar. That's a terrifying prospect, but it's what I'm interested in. So, going back this way. My war with Blint is going to have to wait. Oh, I need to decide who you're going with as well. Maybe you'll be in this army. Over what? The Griffin? I think the Griffin is our weakest link here. I think the Griffin is stronger than the Gremlin, but the Gremlin has more utility. Like, imagine the Gremlin turning someone around and then that thing getting ass blasted by Margaret. I am interested in this idea. I don't know what's happening over here, but we're gonna... Ooh, okay, wait, hold on. No. There's a Blint City there. Me and my heroes of Ascalon will join you in your war against Rastakhan. Thank you, buddy. Me and my College of Enchanters will join you in your war against Rastakhan. Thank you, good sir. I'm a little worried about this, but there's something I can do. And then Rurik and I... It'll be time for... We'll probably do an alliance with Rurik. That's probably on the cards here. Cool. We do have a lot of items to kind of deal with. We can give this to you. I don't remember if his passive or if this counts all of his miscellaneous items. I want to say it does not. Maybe that'll complete next turn. What else are we working with? I have been really impressed with this. I feel like this is way more damage than it's displaying. So I don't really want to give him another item. It's been supremely effective. This ring sucks. I might break it down. I don't really want to give this to you, buddy. I think it's item forge material. Okay, we're working on tiering. 8 turns! My goodness gracious. But it's pretty important we get that done. Okay. Yikes. Our capital's production is a little lackluster. You can go for the mints. You're working on the vendor. Go to tier 2. Okay, cool. Still really far away from Golden Wonder. My plan was Blint, but Rastakhan has modified the situation. So now that Rastakhan's in a 3-way war, he most likely... I don't know if he'll come at me. We'll see. The Smiling God is really far away, so I think we're chill from there. This is the wild card, as always. As always, it's Blint. If he decides to aggress upon me, there could be problems. Isel is also in a 3-way war, so I think we're relatively safe from the south. I mean, this is a question, as always, but we'll see what we can do. I think we're relatively safe. Oh! Huh. Well, that's something. Who took his throne? it Astarion? It was Rurik! Wow. My goat. This is a terrifying stack, by the way. Level 16 with a freaking bow. Alright then. Good job, bud. I guess you're going from below. They'll never see it coming. Probably. You're going back to this place. We probably want our scout around. Tormenting projectiles is in. Ooh, I do like cruel weaponry. I'd shuffle a little bit. Just a little bit. Beautiful. Gloomstrider is ready. We shall embrace the power of corruption. So, we're going to become very fast. We're going to lose our mounts and our whatever, but we're now floating. We're very fast, or we're fast. And we consume curses so long as we're not on fire.
Twisted and maniacal. A slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
We do lose fire and spirit resistance, but thankfully, you're not fighting people who have that right now. Well, we are and we aren't. Grab tormenting projectiles. Irving has crossed you. I could not care less, Astarion. Revelry ended. That's interesting. Werk has declared a rivalry with Blint. An alliance between Rurik and Irving. Fantastic. Magnifique. So we're going to war with Rastakhan. It looks like Rurik is also rallying against Rastakhan. If I take Zuldazar, this could be mine. This could be my golden wonder. He has 2 of them. That's so not fair. I'm so jealous of his spawn. I got none. But I am in a corner. Nice, safe, secure. Uh-oh. What just happened? Mega? That was close. What the heck? Who got sieged? Okay, I don't know. Moving on. Oh. Do we want to go save that? You know, this isn't a bad city location. It is directly... Ooh, we could go... Ooh. Ooh, detour time. Where are we? Here's what we do, team. Do we go this way or this way? We can go this way, I guess. So, here's the plan. We're going to go around here. We'll bonk this army to save this outpost, or take this outpost for myself. This, we can clear this or something. But we'll be right under Atal'Dazar, which is pretty close to Zuldazar. And we can take this for ourselves. That's a nice city. A nice 16 pop city that I'm definitely not going to kill and slaughter everyone in. I might consider it. This thing has a lot of movement. Maybe it can bear a scout. The Hamlet can annex further. I mean, we're at war now, so I don't care about going next to him. The treaty has expired with our vassal. We're now going to have him go against Rastakhan. And we'll get some food. I'm not paying for the knowledge. I like the knowledge. I'm not paying for the knowledge. Okay. We good? Yes. So we're going to have the scout kind of keep an eye on what's going on here, and we're going to do a little bit of a flankaroo. They'll never see it coming. He's going to take the Spirit Sap Smithy. That's fine. Here's Beric Var. Rickagin's all the way over here. So we really just need Blint to behave himself. Did he die doing this? Surely not. If he died, he wouldn't have captured it. Right, Irving? Irving? No, he's not in the void. Okay, whatever. Ooh. He is raising it, I think. Yeah. You know, I really should have gotten the see farther thing. I need to farm. Thank you. Was it worth the Imperium? I don't know. Probably not. We're going up. I want this. I want this. I want this. I want this. I want so many things. Tormenting Projectiles is in. This will make our Battle Mage support ranged and skirmisher units have a chance to inflict torment upon our foes. Further was denounced. That's fine. Blint is not to be trusted. You're damn right he's not. Ooh, a subjugator of my culture. Sure. After all, why shouldn't I? Okay. We can get some knowledge. Do we want some knowledge? I like some knowledge. We should probably put, though, I want to put this in the pocket in case we get jumped. Oh, you're way over in New Draskir. Okay. That's fine. That's what you're here for, Scout. The AI is still doing this. Ascalon City is next to an umbral nest and not doing anything about it. The city probably hates you. Well, I mean, sucks to suck, right? Poor AI. This is a problem. He's closer than I thought. Do we backtrack to get to Atal'Dazar, or do we keep going? I mean, even though he bonked this, he didn't really aggress any further. It appears Reynald needs miscellaneous items as well. Looks like I was just a little late. I'm going to move as far as we can without getting out of sync. Tedious. But important. Okay, well, I'm going back then. Oh, this is ready, but we don't want to cast it. We want some knowledge. Also, I wanted to do this, but I forgot. So we'll have to wait until we get a new hero. This isn't bad, but we want to save our Imperium, I think. Universal command across in your domain. So he's gain vision range. Will this affect every tile we have? I think it's time to get the Forbidden Knowledge here. There's the lens. Fantastic. We got everything we wanted from the Tome of Torment. Rourke is at Worth Izel. That's perfectly fine by me. We do want this. I need to get this guy to follow me. We're going to need another one, but this is the Arcanium Ore. So we'll need the Arcanium Ore and then one more thing, and we are on our way to getting the Fireforge Crystal. Assuming Mr. Rousticon doesn't come at me too hardly. Is Strongmouse still not dead? Oh, he's about to be dead. Well, Strongmouse, you failed the polls repeatedly, so perhaps it is only poetically appropriate that you are the first to fall. Rook does have a few too many units here, but that's okay. Better safe than sorry, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't it be funny if he converts one of his other cities to his capital, like, literally last minute? Oh. Alright, team. I think it's time for war. There's Teleportation Mastery, which we will be getting in time. What is this pathing? Surprise! Hello! Good to see you. How's it going? We do not want to headlong. Wow. 4-turn siege, huh? You hate to see it. There are a lot of units here. Is there something I want to boost? Sure. You can claim momentum. And you'll get what? Brawler? I don't think you're worth boosting. You might be. You get what? Critical? That's cute. And you get... I won't have enough to get him to incinerate. The Bone Daddy doesn't need a boost. Okay. This isn't spooky or anything. You're going to bring this down here to prepare for our new stack. This guy can fly over. We saw our new paranormal skills. Isel has withdrawn to the Astral Void. She is getting thrashed by somebody. Astarion is not to be trusted. You're right, he's not. This city is now a vassal of Rastakhan. This is where most of his dragons were. So hopefully we can deal with this before that. Not having any siege projects sucks, but there's really nothing I can do about that. Without an item forge. 3 turns. Okay, we're going to have to talk about our lack of production here. Here we go. More quarries. Okay. Hockey. Get this first, sure. Do we think Atal'Dazar has a spell jammer? I don't. I don't think so. I imagine he's going to come back. This city is all sorts of bones. What? Oh. Poor Strongmouse. I mean, well done, Rurik. It's not every series we see that an AI take out an AI. But, it is what it is. What do you think was the primary cause of Strongmouse's defeat? He was our Primal Crow culture representative. And Primal isn't bad. Oh, here's a fucking Bone Dragon. Uh-oh. It's time for war. And he brought the other custom hero with him. Wow. This is sketch. This is so sketch. Well, here we go. Thankfully, it doesn't have an offensive thing on... These are like support towers. They're not offensive ones. And this will be the first time I get to do this mid-battle. Because he brought his daughter, Talanji. Princess Talanji is the sole heir to the throne of the ancient Zandalari Empire and was a priestess of the Lower Rizan before he fell to the pseudo-old god Cahoon. She believes that her power remains due to her relationship with and reverence towards the Loa that survived Cahoon's brief reign of terror, but the balance of her magic skews ever farther towards death. Whatever the cause, she will wield her power to protect her father, her people, and her empire against this new-found threat. So Talanji becomes queen after we kill Rastakhan, and it has one of the coolest post-cutscenes. Well, it's mid-cutscene. When Rastakhan falls, Talanji finds him and he like holds onto her, and the curse that he made, the deal he made with Bwansamdi transfers to her. And she's like, what is this? And she realizes it's Bwansamdi's power, and he appears behind her. He's like, yes, my queen. And she's like, what have you done to me? He goes, oh, he didn't tell you about our little bargain. Shame on him. And there's like a whole little quest line about seeing if she can get out of it. But he wants Sylvanas' head to get out of it in exchange for getting out of the agreement. And she doesn't want to kill Sylvanas. After just making a deal with her. Or, you know, just joining the Horde. I suppose it is kind of in bad taste to kill the leader of the faction you just joined. But both the custom heroes are here. We'll see how well I did. Or didn't do. I am a little worried about how spread out we are, but... The good news, I'm pretty sure, if I win, which honestly has become a little sketchier than I wanted it to. If I do win, I'm pretty sure their walls will be immediately breached. So I have to play this nice and calm. I think I hold this for next turn. And we hold... I've learned from my mistakes. We're going to hold the greater possession. We're trying to save a unit. Okay, this is going to be... something. I think about how we want to do this. Probably just ignore the dragons. That sounds like a terrible idea, now that I said it out loud. I appreciate you grouping up for Mass Plague. Okay. They're going to make me come at them, which is fine. I would love to teleport a gazillion tiles ahead, but I really shouldn't. think I'm going to go here. I'm going to hex the dragon. And I'm going to dump this here. Unfortunately, because they're undead, they are quite resilient. I'm kind of shocked that the undead titan is affected by the caltrops. Like, hello? Let's break the caltrops as well. I hope so. Good. Okay. We're in position to teleport if we have to. I think that we continue rotating to the right here. There's like a full right pivot here. Dismiss should be fine. Under normal circumstances, this would be kind of annoying to do because we'd be getting pelted by rocks the whole time. Rocks and balliste. But thankfully... What do we want to bind to? Probably this guy. Okay. Oh, let me turn. Alrighty. I guess we just drop this here. Cool. I definitely want to have... Ooh. Yes. Wait, could I have summoned that elsewhere? Alright, we have that to bait. Sure. It's probably not worth destroying these, but if I can, I might as well, you know what I'm saying? Wait, go here. Okay, these dragons are going to be kind of annoying as they ascend. They're just going to run up and breathe on me, most likely. The real concern is that I have to... He necrotized the Heart of Dark... Okay. The real concern is that they're going to come at me. I'm going to kill them. And then the necromancers in the back are just going to raise it again. That's my real concern. Are they not doing anything? Huh. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Mika? Well... I mean, I can try and shatter their soul. They're resisting pretty well. I mean, do I just go in? Are we going in? I literally don't know. After all, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I just go in? Yeah, I can drive this thing insane. Cool. Good luck, Spell Shield. Wow, I stunned all the ranged assets. Do I... Holy shit, that hurts. Okay, well. Constricted and tormented. That's what you like to see. No. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Oh. Surely I can't freeze this guy. 14% chance. How are we feeling on a 14? Now let us go hit this. Maybe I can torment this one too. Or constrict, which I did. Fantastic. We'll hit this. Torment, constricts. You're on your way. This is a cooldown, right? Yeah. I might have... Not sure. Something about this concerns me. Like, maybe we didn't have enough... Oh, this is no cooldown. Interesting. Oh, but he is now very vulnerable. Well... Maybe that's why I didn't have a cooldown. My concern is maybe we didn't, you know, rotate enough before I went in on this. But we're going to find out together. The Magma Spirit is actually going to be goated in dealing with the undead here. Good insanity. Some sort of foul magic. Okay. That's fine. That is less... That's whatever. Okay. Talanji summon more spouters. That's fine. Do I have any healing? I have some healing. What an incredible shot. Order lull. That's fine. That positioning sucks for me. Oh, I hate that. Okay. Alrighty. There's a lot to do. Not a lot of time to do it, so let's get it done, shall we? Where do I even begin with Raynon? Don't know. I feel like heal is the play here. We do have the tricks and traps of an Eldritch mind control. You want to get agonized? You have a lot of mana. This might open up a play for sniping the lords. I can't say it will, but it might. Behind you! Wow, that is no damage. Secured by obstacle long range. How do I do? How do I do all the things, actually? You could just keep hitting this. That seems fine to me. That's a lot. The dragons are hitting really hard. I'm sure no one is surprised by that. Why do you have 2 retaliations? Why do you have 2 retaliations? Don't know. Okay, well. We could go for the 29% freeze. Go type this hero, I guess. Not only does this thing have 2 retaliations, it has full... Annoying. The dragons really are the problem. I think guy's dead now. Unfortunately, Dismiss can't walk through everything. What if I just run it down? Thoughts? Oh, Constricted is so good. Do I kill the hero? Is that what we're doing here? I feel like I need to focus on this. I'll throw it at you. Resist. And I think I need the wisps on the dragon. This will trigger Draconic Rage, but I mean... Life is suffering and all that. Get onto that guy. We could pull the hero here. I'm on fire, which is not ideal. And I would like to deal with this. Maybe I can just constrict and move on. He was not constricted. I definitely should have moved, I think, with this thing. Also, lol. I could have just hit this. You have charge defense? No. Yeah, I should have done that first. We'll go for the stun. We whipped it on both. There's even a fumble in there somewhere. No constrictions. Did go berserk, which is interesting. I love that sound effect. Okay. Maybe we can bounce to the archer. We did. So it looks like it's dead. Maybe we can constrict this. Fantastic. I mean, to be fair, now it can only hit stuff, and it's probably going to hit something really not good for me. So there's that. Renaud, you're in a bit of a pickle, aren't you? He really needs to leave. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. He needs to leave. Okay, here's what we do. We fervor. And we go for the stun. We go for the double stun. It's so much value. And we nailed it. That's actually crazy that we got it. Okay. Sure. Cool. Hello, Bone Dragon. I see you there. I kind of wish I didn't, but I do. I guess we just shoot this. Alrighty. That was a long turn, but I think I played it pretty well. The Shademaker on the right has complete leniency. That's Talanji. Oh, she removed the stun. I'm shocked you... Okay. I'm shocked you lived. Right. Necromancers. See what I mean? Okay, that's not dead yet. Still not dead. We're going to need a good greater possession target, and I think it's going to be the spell shield. That's right, waste your breath on that thing. Unfortunately, we'll be able to end... we won't be able to end the spellcasting by killing the heroes because Rusticon's still alive, even though he's not involved in this. Hello. Thank you for the units. That is a necromancer. I smite thee, foul creature. And we'll waddle over here. Summon a skeleton. And shank this. We really can't let the necromancers do whatever they want. They have to fall. I think this is a fat heal moment. We can have this guy eat an attack. And now what? This would be a tentacle moment. I'm down with the tentacle idea. Okay, at least this is once per battle. Okay. I'm at tentacle. That way we can keep this guy here, maybe. Fantastic. Spell Shield's dead, but because he's in the Pact of Eternal Servitude, he'll come back. Talanji appears to not be flankable, which is certainly something. I can't believe how durable this guy is. We can summon another spirits. Oh, it's a storm spirit. That'd actually be really helpful here. Okay. Thank you. I mean, I could have seen ahead of time that it was a stone spirit, but I just didn't think about it. We'll go for this. We can assassinate. Which doesn't do a whole lot of assassinating. You can go tie up Talanji. And you can blast this guy, I guess. Or not. You dead? You are. Yes. Good. you have a lot of debuffs. Wait, you had the pact, right? I shall provide you with the pact now. Oh. Talanchi is Berserk. Okay. Maybe I can block him. Do I want to? No. The enemy is beginning to waver. That's good. I like that. Okay. Not sure how much that helps me. I don't really want to walk over fire for this. We gain bonus accuracy on these little tiles, so... The dragon is running away. Love to see it. We'll let it run if it wants to run. Flee, you craven dog. I am a little worried about the fact that this is coming, but... we'll see what we can do. Good news, everyone. The gremlin is immune to burning. That thing is running. There. Cool. She stabbed me. The right side appears to be broken. Of course, there's another necromancer. Don't do it. Son of a bitch. I would like to propose a nerf to the necromancers that their raise undead is a full AP action. I think that means I don't get my unit back, right? If it becomes a zombie. Ow. Rude. I can death this, right? Get my catapults. I think I can death this. Death. Nope. Get out of here. Go away. For the stun. Goodbye, Talanchi. And by goodbye, I mean... nice slip away! It never gets old watching this. Hello? Oh. I thought that I was pressing smite, not the heal, but that's okay. Okay. Might as well just start hitting this. I have not used my resurgence yet. Let's see whose day we can ruin now. You specifically. Why did he turn this way to do that? We have another Mass Plague, which does do friendly fire. Whatever. Raindot will be fine. In fact, he gets stronger when you hit him. Okay. Do we want another tentacle? Maybe. Maybe. I really need to get the forge up for Dismas. I mean, for Dismas and for our Eldritch Sovereign. Boom! Oh, Graze. Wait, I need her to kill these heroes. I just realized that. For the sake of duelists, I need her to kill them. I did not think about that. Unfortunately. Okay, well, thanks to the flank. There's a dragon there. Into north. I really needed her to kill these. Actually, kind of infuriating. But I didn't think about that until just now. Of course, skill issue, but hopefully they don't die to the plagues I put on them. You're not dead. You also aren't dead? I don't think he's dead. I think we're chilling. That's unfortunate, but we can deal with it. Painful. Big suck. Oh! Just misslipped away! Oh! Wow. Okay. Not too shabby. I made it bleed. I didn't get a double kill. That's fine. Oh. I need to get one of my healers, and they need to go find Dismas and heal him up right now. Oh, Dismas, the slip away saves you for once. Okay. So the only thing not broken is the dragon. I think I only lost one unit here. Believe it or not. I think I only lost the Constrictor, which died to being turned into a zombie. I believe. It was slow, but we got it done. Isn't that all that matters in the end? And if the game is working as intended, which, you know, I always hope it is, we should... we should be able to go straight into the city. And we got one kill with Margaret's. Which you'd love to see. I could let the AI take over from here, but I really don't want to lose anything now in the fourth quarter, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I could put a tentacle down for this guy, but... Okay. Can I reach with this? Oh no. I'm still packed into something. There we go. The enemy flees. The craven dogs. Nothing died. And we instantly breached the walls of Atal'Dazar. That was an exceptional change they made. Get owned. Look at this. The AI could have cleared this as well. Scanix correctly pointed out, these city ruins, the AI doesn't dismantle them, and there's always appears to be a magical material on them. Why? Oh, materials. Glorious materials. Huh. Our goals have been compromised because he's dead. Should there be a pop-up about that? 1 turn to migrate. We're not playing with trolls. We're gonna migrate. Oh, what are you doing? Oh yes, going to the capital. You are joining us. You were going this way. Dismantle this. You're doing great. I'm so proud of our squad. We might need walls. The Tower of True Sight also wouldn't go awry. Our scout survived. Boost. Sure. There's a summoner. Oh, there's so much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking Al-Hazred is level 8. An adept of Astral. Or Shadow. No, Astral. And he gains access to Infectious Affliction. The target enemy unit and all connected units will gain Afflicted Disease, and it has killing magic. Afflicted is so rare. There's so few sources of this. But it'll be good. And we can also grab Endurance Training because he is leading an army. Now the question is, do I keep this orb, which I swear is good, or do we bring out a tier 4 orb, which should, in theory, be better? Or a stick that lets him summon a spider. We'll take the tier 4 orb. Radar leveled up. And he's going this way, probably. The Dark Knowledge Ritual. The Lens of Anguish. And our second tier 4 tome. Now you may be wondering. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm missing an Astral Affinity. Huh. What? Oh, this is our first tier 4 tome. Never mind. I got confused for a second. So, at tier 4, we are going to pick up a very special unit. A unit that I have neglected for a long time. From the Tome of Oblivion. Our magical origin unit, the Living Fog.
Death is not truly the opposite of life. The end is part of the journey. The true opposite of life is oblivion. When you have mastered this understanding, when you can harness the essence of the void and cast your enemies into non-existence, then you will truly command life, death, and what really lies beyond.
Alrighty, we're going to pick up the Sleep of Oblivion. This is a fun spell. I don't use it very often, but when I do, It's always fun. We can just delete units. Isel has returned to the Imperium. Talanji has been captured. We've captured the heir of the Zandalari Empire. Wow. We got the remains of Ral. So all of my custom heroes have been, for Rostakon anyway. Handle war with Strongmouth's remaining cities. We can make peace with them, I guess. There was one. Irving would like a province claiming pacts. I normally don't do this, Irving. No, I'm in his clan. Astarion ended his rivalry with Rurik. War has ended with Legion. Oh, because it became Astarion's vassal, that's fine. We've been keeping track of your capability rankings. You are the most pathetic ruler. And that is how it should be. Don't give up. This isn't over yet. Here it is. A gust of rumors thunder through the realm. Strongmouth has been defeated. His empire lies in ruin. For better or for worse, the banishment of the smiling god Strongmouth left a vacuum in this world. Fortunately, vacuum and opportunity are the same in the affairs of Godir. You must do better against your rivals than the fallen smiling god ever could. Yoink! The smiling god and his Aarakocra fell before we ever really got to encounter them. So, here are the custom characters created for Strongmouth. There are surprisingly not many named Aarakocra in Dungeons & Dragons. The Forgotten Realms, which I forgot the name of. But I did pick up two that I thought were appropriately funny. Ashara is an elderly druid renowned for her insight, collection of artifacts, and grand ambition for the Aarakocra people. She accidentally became the royal tutor when sheltering the young heirs of the Omu family, and the purpose she instilled in the two-to-be rulers would earn her the venerable title of teacher. One day she heard rumors that Aarakocra in the north had been abandoned by Eridifania, and were preparing to leave their nest to follow a greater deity of the giant pantheon. Surely this was just a ridiculous rumor, but it never hurts to verify the potential for adventure. I believe Ashara is in a few spin-off games, but most of this I just made up. And the next one, also super made up, is Chancellor Jonathan the Legal Eagle. Jonathan served as a counselor on the Absolution Council, the ruling body of Revel's End prison that determined the fate of its prisoners. After many years of uneventful rulings, many of which were swayed to release due to Jonathan's own wanderlust, he was the victim of 2 prison break attempts that tried to abuse his natural talents as an Aarakocra. Well, no more. This legal eagle has heard the call of adventure from distant relatives and joined forces with the smiling god to step beyond the trials of bureaucracy into the trials of combat, which has obviously failed. Jonathan, Chancellor Jonathan, is from the Dungeons & Dragons movie, the Thieves' Honor thing. I actually haven't seen it, but basically the plot line with Jonathan is the protagonist, bard guy, grabs him and breaks through the window on the top floor, and they try, to have him fly them to safety. It only partially works. And then a guy, I think in the epilogue, does the same thing, but the Chancellor's put a brick wall behind the window. So, yeah, just a funny addition, I thought. I was surprised there were not many named Aarakocras, but, hey, those are the burbs that we would have fought had Strongmouth not died painfully. I wonder why he died. And besides the AI being the AI, but was he really that weak? How's our thrall situation? Because I'm gonna watch her. We don't have one of those. Let's summon a watcher. Let's do that. Even though they don't have the damage channels of the wisp. The wasp. They're not bad. Anything else I need to do? it is incredibly unlikely that I'm going to get this. The spine-chilling Murkwater. Huh. Where are you? Oh. This is Astarians. I really wanted this. The neutral Wayfork. Who are you? Also Astarians. Alright, fine. Yeah, I think that putting a city down and releasing as a vassal would have been a good play. But I feel like... There's a comment about this. I think I mentioned this already. There's a comment that said that this would be a better map type, the Void Pockets, if there were 30% less mountains. True, honestly. But I feel like you could say that about any map. Like, the only map with the sufficient amount of mountains is the island map. And that's because there are none. Or, like, maybe one or two. I really wish there was a slider that could be like, hey, I don't want mountains. Because I feel like land maps... Welcome to the wheel, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like land maps, especially... 8 quarries have way more than they need. This is scholarly building, I think. As we have you, which can be a research post. You're a farm. We can do this button, yeah. Okay. You should be a research post. What do we need here? We have no foresters. And actually not a lot to build. That's something. Huh. We have 3 farms? Three farms is fine. We really don't need a lot of foresters. And we certainly don't need 4 conduits. Cool. This is actually going to be a pretty good city. Oh, this hasn't been cleared out at all. This is one of those... Do I make this a free city? Because in theory, it would clear all this crap out, right? Maybe it would help me. Maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. We'll see. Here's a Tulamon. I want this. It was wise of you to build this. And this actually wouldn't be a bad city either. I'm sorry, did Azara lore really expand all the way down here? What the fiddly fudge? Well, I mean... Do we do it? I need this. That's good. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. Why does he want a province claiming pacts? Oh, because of this. The reason I don't like to give province claiming pacts is because I want to always have grievances. Well, that's not entirely true. The reason is I don't want someone who I'm probably going to turn against later to have grounds against me. This poor spell shield. It served me well and I'm going to abandon it. Go auto-exploring. You have done well. It looks like there's still a way here. Come up here, I guess. We'll take a turn to heal. Although we're pretty much full health, we'll just make sure we're fine. We're going to keep going this way. Got some haste berries and that. We have a watcher ready to go. I mean, you know, ideally, these become part of a new army, a new legion. Just bring him to veteran real quick. The watcher has slightly better, you know, shots than the wisp, but it has a special attack that is pretty good at stunning people. So, good proposal. I have lost. Nope, I don't think so. Rusticon has crossed you. He's crossed a lot of us. I have been pondering the many allies and enemies I have in this realm. Are you ready for an alliance? I gotta be honest, team. I just love Rurik. My affection for Guild Wars has altered my my opinion of the realm. We are now very good. I mean, very evil. Yes. Evil. Okay. Next year we can increase our city cap. Which will make it so we can absorb the Weald, which I think is a great city, actually. I guess this is a pretty good time to not have Metropolitan Society. Like, typically, I just instinctively build with Metropolitan Society in mind. And I really like the Imperium talent. But, I mean, I guess the Ruins could be here and the Hamlet could be here. It's okay. But Void Pocket really makes it hard to do Metropolitan, I think. Excellent Basilica location. Just an incredible SPI. Like, dare I say, overtuned SPI. I still think this is like one of the best SPIs in the game. What is that? Why does the screen keep going black? I don't know. These are the questions of our time. Okay. Finally. It is time. Press that button. Fix our economy. Walls. True sight. Tendril. Queuing things. Getting that. You're getting that. You're getting that. Very cool. Okay. It's time for the item forge. So, we don't actually have a lot of infusions, unfortunately. But we do have a bunch of stuff we can break down. This might be good. I think I should save one of these. Melt it all down. Okay. So first of all, can I get the siege project? No. I do have Unleash the Hounds. That's fun. What do I need for this? Arcanium. Okay. In that case, we could just go for a weapon. A basic weapon. Cosmic? That's fun. I don't know how I can do that. Maybe best to keep this at tier 2. Just for now. Just for now. I think I heard that... Did I hear correctly that the multi-damage channel stuff tends not to be good? Am I making that up? Am I really about to rush into the heart of Zuldazar? Yes, I am. Cool. Glad we had this talk, everyone. Hey, Renan. I'm going to give you this. First of all, I love the glaives. But second of all, and perhaps more importantly, your body twisted really weird there. We're fighting a lot of bone dragons. And bone dragons don't like glaives. Which means I like them. It honestly might be worth to upgrade this. Okay. Because now at champion, he has an improved incinerate that does more damage and guarantees burning on our foes. We might want to follow with this stack to see in case you have to supplicate items. Good. Dark Knowledge Ritual's ready. Slurp. Cool. Revenant Whispers. Okay, that's fine, probably. The question is, do we want to do more rituals or do we want to get a prelude ready? We are going to war. Alright, we'll get the prelude. We have full world map spells in the pocket, ready to run it down. Good job. We're probably going to have to cast the spell that replenishes those. The little arcing thingies. The Astral Echoes. Rurik is actually just crumping. Are you Strength Rank 1? You are. How is Irving doing? Irvin's fallen behind a little. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. Huh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I see. Irving? Huh. So Zuldazar's open. Every time I press this button, I've hated it. Oh. That is not good. No. Never, ever, 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 ever. Do Headlong Assault. Oh. Oh, no. This doesn't work anymore. Oh, no. The whole thing. I'm 1 or 2 spells away from getting deleted. No, the fucking Phoenix! Are you shitting me? I feel a disturbance in the force, as if 100 of my forces were felled by the cruel exhaustion of my overconfidence. And so I'm not going to do Headlong Assault. And we're going to undermine the walls. And should we make an onager? Sure, why not? Zuldazar shall be ours. Our friend Irving is in trouble, and I shall do my utmost to help him. You may have noticed, I feel more refreshed. I took a break after slamming my head against the past mistakes of a silly Fabe. Lesson has been learned. Again, never, ever, ever press Headlong Assault. Like, unless you're against an outpost with nothing defending it, just don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It never is. I know some people don't like it when I reload, But losing all of this would be catastrophic for the tempo of the series. So, sorry, I did it for my own sanity. Now then, the real question, can we save Irving from, or rather the Circle of Magi? Irving is still okay, but we'll see what we can do about this. I think it's better to do the single target one. Just spam it on Rastakhan. Maybe something will come of that. We'll see. New Empire skills available. We got it already. The Cosmic Mind is in. Let us gift that to the Heart of Darkness. Hopefully he can do more damage with it. And I think I would like to craft a weapon for Dismas. He has been our loyal rogue and companion and elitist along the way. And he, of course, wields a dirk and a pistol. I suppose we can just take physical damage. The real question is, do we want to make him a tier 2 weapon like the Heart? We could just make it tier 3 with max crit chance. Okay. Rivalry between Astarion and Rurik. Well, I know which side of that we're on. And Ungrim has crossed Izel. Yeah, I don't care. So, Irving is here. We might be able to bring our little secondary army to reinforce him. Maybe, possibly. Boost that out. Tier up. You're making that. Boost that. And money? Knowledge. Knowledge. Okay, so that's our goal. Do we have a scout nearby? Maybe not. So, the Circle of Magi seems quite doomed. Especially, I'm assuming the AI will have to fight 3/6 decks, but these are not going to hold up against Bone Dragons. Especially 6 of them. How are you affording all of this, Rastakhan? Dear Lord. Well, I tried to help. Maybe Irving will be able to do something, but I doubt it. He also has a lot of Phoenixes. Yep, Rastakhan claimed victory. I want to click on him. It's making the sound like I am, but it's not letting me. Oh, he had to fight again. And now we must fight. This battle is actually different than the one I did in the past. Future. Future past? Past future. Anyway, this one's easier, although there are more Bone Dragons. Let's see what we can cook up. I slammed my head against that non-existent battle 3 times. I was trying to win while, you know, not suffering the consequences. That didn't work out. I also learned something very interesting. I don't think I actually completed the research this time, but we're working on a spell called the Sleep of Oblivion. There's only one hero this time. Interesting. Man, there are a lot of Bone Dragons. The Sleep of Oblivion, which is a pretty cute spell. It lets us just kill something instantaneously. But it comes back 2 turns later, we're setting for some HP, and it comes back insane, although it wasn't always doing that. Comes back insane. And whatnot. But you can prevent that from happening, the Holy coming back, by standing on top of his corpse. That's how you can do that with every sort of resurrection. But you could also eat corpses to prevent them from doing that. However, you can no longer eat... Oh, right. The Forgotten Tome is next turn. You can no longer eat the corpse of something that you have put to Sleep of Oblivion. I didn't know that. That was a harsh lesson to learn, too. I don't actually think we completed the research for this particular battle. But we'll see. We are, of course, going to pivot to the right. And go from there. Because the past future no longer exists. We're in the present now. With more Bone Dragons, but less heroes. Let's see how it pans out. I'm not sure what Future Fame is going to do about editing that so he can show you, but also not show you. Does that make sense? I'm in a much better mood now. Like, I was close to losing a team. Did we get Sleep of... I keep calling it Sleep of Somnium. I'm not sure why. I did not get it. Okay. So we do not have Oblivion for the dragons. But we'll see what we can do. Okay. There are 4 bone dragons. Uxie. And 1 necromancer. Okay. Cool. That probably means there's 5 bone dragons. Let's all be honest. Where's our summoner? Soother. Subjugator. Way over here. Okay, cool. I wanted to bond to the Undead Titan, but I guess we can bond to the Flesh Daddy. Which remains a much more suspicious sounding title than Bone Daddy. We could do this to get rid of the caltrops. Although I don't have to pay too much attention to the caltrops now. Because I can heal this time. Isn't that fantastic? What if the Bone Daddy goes in? Here's my onager. Do not misfire. Fantastic. I'm using that to bait caltrops. Because I don't want to go bleeding. It's a good habit to get into even if I'm not, you know, not doing anything about it. You know, I have not been impressed by Margaret's damage. Unfortunately. I have a feeling the bone dragons are going to come say hello. I don't know how you miss a stationary target, but that's okay. They're probably going to fly over here and all breathe on me. But on the bright side, 18%. What's the difference between 18% and a 14%? 7, but you get my point. We could charge this, I guess. I foresee many bone dragon problems in my immediate future. Maybe I can break them? We'll see. Ah, it's debilitate. Okay. I might want to save this for the bone dragons, but this isn't a bad target either. Sure. I was wondering what my thing was. So I've just accepted that we're going to get breathed on, but hopefully... Hopefully, our astral connection and defensive stances and whatnot will keep us relatively safe. Did you mark of death the Heart of Darkness? I didn't even know he had marked for death. That's annoying. Should be fine, though. Did he not move with the bone dragons? Oh, interesting. Well, okay, that means we get the first move. I don't know how much that helps or doesn't help us. Another thing I learned is that the bone dragons hit really hard if they can hit all 3 attacks on you. So what if I do this? Constrict the archer, fantastic. And we're tying up the dragons, although they're probably going to ignore it. Just a Shade Maker? It is a Shade Maker. These are just little skeletons we summoned, so no big deal. We could go for another. This is a little summon, so we'll tie this up. My plan is to just be as annoying as possible to the dragons. And stay over in this little side of the world. Now, Reynaldo... This thing is pretty good. I mean, I'm interested in this. I am. But the Magma Spirit actually is going to do a rather considerable amount of damage to the Bone Dragons. Well, maybe. In theory, it does. Oh, Reynaldo got boxed in. That's not very good. Let's do it. Come on and stun. Got one. I'll take it. Look over there. You know, I continue to be surprised that that works. That's annoying, but not really problematic. Maybe I can constrict this. Oh! Nailed it. Okay, now the Bone Daddy. What am I supposed to do with this? Just a 3-turn summon? It is not. It's permanent. Okay, that's cute. Adorable, really. Maybe I can construct this too? Oh. Okay. Al has reds. We could have flicked these, I suppose, but why? Why does anyone do anything? Sheer absolute boredom. I mean, I guess I can break this wall for funsies. Great. I can try to constrict the zombie. Great. You don't have your jumpy boots. What did I do to deprive you of your jumpy boots? Currently can't do anything with this soother, so we're going to be ending our turn here. Another zombie has arrived, and our skeleton has disappeared. No constriction, unfortunately. Now you see why Irving stood no chance against the legion of bone dragons. I thought you were constricted, bitch. Oh, it's an umbral demon. It ate the constriction. Interesting. Why is it an umbral demon skeleton? Is it based off what culture you mark for death? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. What does this do again? not very helpful. In the grand scheme of things. So I could chase down the Shademaker, which might be reasonable, considering that's the biggest threat to our character here. You have a Bone Daddy. I would very much like the Bone Daddy to eat the dragon, if we can. With these... The scandalous Necromancer is not capable of bringing it back. We can use this to eat... Oh, it has 2 retaliations. Why does it have 2 retaliations? Well, anyway. I suppose we should kill this. Because for some god's forsaken reason, it is permanent. We're making a delirium play. I just don't know with what. We could go for this, I guess. Go away, tooltip. Okay, Reynaud is going to be a big player in dealing with these bone dragons. He has 2 fervor right now. We're going to need more than that. The Bone Daddy can currently not make it in, but maybe he can if this dies and the Subjugator moves on. Also, slight mistake not putting this here, but it's okay. We all make mistakes. I could turn this around. Does that help me? A little bit. Atal'Dazar can now get a pretty clean shot on it. That sound effect is in War Tales too. What if that's just like a sound effect that... Oh, but now I can't move. Okay. Oh. Double kill. Huh. I got a lot of zombies out of this. Okay, the Bone Daddy. It'd be great if I... Okay, we'll kill this. Alrighty. I need to go tie this up with something. So I guess it's going to be you. How did I never notice that sound effect wasn't in War Tales too? I'm pretty sure it is. It sounds like a War Tale sound effect. Okay, we are very... Reynaud is facing the dragon the wrong way. Why are you turned around, Reynaud? Oh, he is in defensive mode, though, so it shouldn't matter. Okay, this is going very well over here. So let's see if we can make this go a little bit better. Whole, hi, Are you full disease? Son of a... Okay. Is this a tentacle play? I think it is. That's cute, but I think we need tentacles. Tentacles at 360 awareness, and we can try and constrict this Necromancer so I can't come resurrect anything. Excuse me. Fantastic. Marvelous. I can try and pull the dragon, which may or may not work. Well, I mean, it kind of worked. Well, I constricted that one too. Do we just let the Flesh Daddy do his job over here? Just let him tank? I missed all my healing. Oh. I am so in such a better spot. Maybe I can constrict this as well. Fantastic. I don't think you want to go in, Mr. Flow Worm. So you'll just hang out here. Cool. I am in a really good spot, team. And I'm so happy about it. It brings me great joy. I knew my build was not shit. Because I was beginning to feel that it was. We're winning against unfavorable odds. They're not insurmountable. Okay. I do have concerns about the heart, but, I mean, if it's just the heart that dies, it's whatever, I guess. Unfortunate, but whatever, I guess. You tried. You succeeded. Flesh Daddy, no! I might possess the Watcher to save it. That was the recommended way to use possession, and I think it's a correct way. Okay, we need our melee to kind of move over. And I probably have to save the heart from the zombie again. Good hits. We can let the little skeletons chase this down. We don't need to. Al has red. Okay. I hate using his turn like this, but we do what we must. The heart will survive. It will thrive. We could move the magma spirits up to get an AoE. What does this look like? It looks good. I think I am going to save the Watcher with this. And if we're doing that, we can position differently. So move over here. Get a little farther away. Greater possession. A beautiful mass plague before we get in position. Do we want to affect the zombie? Or the dragon? No, we're good. Okay. So we're going to kill this. Full-blown smites. Death. Claim momentum. Be smitten, foul creature! And then... I would love Reynald to get on the other dragon, but he cannot. So I might play a little aggressively here. I'm gonna get you to run into this. I hope the subjugator doesn't die, but if it does, it does. We're gonna eat the bone dragon. We'll waddle over here. Good shots. You know, the Undead Titan has put in a lot of work. I have been quite impressed by his performance. We go for the heal here. If you don't want your subjugator to die, go save it. Know what I'm saying? Margaret's shots leave a lot to be desired, but we're working on it. Snapshot. This might sound ridiculous, but I don't think this thing can be displaced. I think the angle is another tentacle. Also, I constricted it again. If it's not off cooldown, it's actually fantastic for us. I think it's another tentacle just because the tentacle provides... I should have put it right here. Whatever. It's such a distraction for the enemy. Maybe I can constrict the druid and not get deathed? Huh? Ooh, I like this damage. Remember, the Watcher is a single entity, so even though it is heavily damaged, it's... Oh, I could have done this too. It is still fighting at full capacity. This is Astral. We can sprint. Probably into the Necro. We're contesting all this stuff, although the turret doesn't care. What does Dismas do? We'll secure the kill here. What does our skirmisher do? Our skirmisher... He does have the tail sweep, so I don't really want to get in there. We could come down here and see what we can do. Although we're bleeding along the way. That was probably not the correct play. Although, maybe something can happen here. There's a very bold Flow Serpent teleport, but we'll see. Spell Shield's coming in. We have many spears. Behind you. Which I could have done a while ago. I always forget the little gremlin. Okay. I think this has been a successful... This is still here. But I think this has been a successful siege. The heart is almost dead, though. Rastakhan is throwing everything he has at the Heart of Darkness. I should probably get some... There's a talent I didn't get on level 12 called Tentacled Escape, and I probably should get it. Silly me, I thought that having plus 30 max HP and natural regeneration would be enough to sustain myself, but nope, apparently not. Yeah, that was too bold for this Flow Serpent. Sorry, bud. Damn. I don't have any cleanses to get rid of the disease. I guess if I win this turn, the heart can survive. That's asking for quite a bit. But we might be able to make it happen. See what we can do here. We can also use Eldritch Mind Control. Don't forget. We have 1 fervor. I'll take it. If I can kill the hero, we might be able to make something work. Can I kill from here, maybe? Okay. We'll flip you around. That means you can get the kill. Of course, it's a slip-away character, but he slipped away into the tentacle. Aha! Your waverings. Everyone's low. You're about to break. This is a combat summon, so it doesn't count. Okay, I'm shocked that thing is still going. Yeah, the heart is full diseased. I can't just save it. We can get our two skeletons on this. Maybe it can kill it. The heart can teleport and do something, but it's probably going to be like an Eldritch Mind Control. It's very sad that I can't. Yeah, the heart's is dead. It's kind of silly that the heart doesn't have, or the Eldritch Sovereign doesn't have the Umbral Demon modifier, but I guess I understand why. Starting with that would be kind of disgusting. It's really just on me for not taking, the whatchamacallits. Tentacle escape. Well. Maybe I can still break something by mass killing everything? I don't think so. I think it's a little too much. Alright. Forgive me, my venerable ancestor. I could not save you. Also didn't kill the hero with Margaret. Alright, well. Oh, it's not worth dominating either. Maybe you could argue that I could escape. No, I can't get that far. I'm dead. You could argue that I should have escaped last turn. But alas, poor Warlock. The worst part is that research stops. The other worst part is, like, I can't change that. Although I might lose this too because it's out here. I was trying to break stuff. Oh, my research is gonna stop. How did you not get Astral Remembrance? +2 morale, huh? What is this from? Alright, I'm gonna speed up. We've won. Functionally. But then why doesn't it feel like it? How is that not a kill? Okay. Dead. Running. Almost dead. Maybe I can pact it? No. I don't think you can have more than... Oh! The enemy flees? What's left? Really? The architect? I mean... It's appropriate. GG. I think? Hello? Oh. The bat. How do I kill bats? It's simple. You kill the Batman. Okay. Oh no. Well, good news. We only lost 2 units. It's unfortunate that one of them was the Heart of Darkness. But it is what it is. The enemy flees. If only I had Tentacled Escape. I was foolish not to take that. Is there more? No. Okay. Note to self. When offered cheat death, take cheat death. Irving has lost their throne city. Yeah. Unit cannot route and plus in casting points. Okay. Sure. We lost the Flow Serpent and we lost our Venerable Ancestor. Alright, can't cast any spells. I can auto this, right? That was a long-ass fight. Okay. Maybe I can't. Well, this does provide me an opportunity to, maybe we'll just super fast forward this one. To talk about a minor grievance. And that is, you notice how all the walls are back? Even though we just fought a battle to the death. Sorry, Ancestor. Even though we've just fought a battle to the death, quite literally. All of the siege stuff respawns. Both mine and the enemies. And you know, that kind of ruins my immersion. I don't like it. Although apparently that's working as intended. So. Maybe they want your siege stuff to come back. Maybe they can't separate it in the code. Maybe we don't always get what we want. You know? It is what it is. Okay. I can't believe he had such a hard-on for killing the Heart of Darkness. You just zap him with Necroties, March for Death. It was all over the place. What is this? What the fuck? Okay, well. Take aim! Fire! Okay, that'll give her some ambition, at least. Okay. We have successfully constricted this thing. What are you? I'll bait the tail sweep. Minor misplay. Haven't bound any of the magical creatures. Maybe I can stun this. Fantastic. Never punished. Only glory. What's going on over here? Hello. I see. I'm gonna run away now. Oh, this is one of the guys that was in the future that doesn't exist. Sucks to suck, I guess. don't really want Reynald to fight this stuff alone if we can help it. So he's going to come over here and not be alone. Great. Dismiss if you would, please. I forgot about the stupid gremlins. Look behind you. I do really like the gremlin ability. I feel like I don't use them enough. I did one build with Misfortune, and it was really funny. I should eat the Bone Dragon before the Necromancer waddles his way over here. How did you graze that? Probably Misfortune. Frozen? Surely I'm not going to lose a unit here. Surely I'm not going to lose a unit here. Look over there. Nice. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, they have Ceaseless Cacophony. That explains a lot. Bone Daddy? Where's the Bone Daddy? Eat this. Good. Good, 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 good. I can make this by sprinting, can't I? Nice. Now we step over here. And we constrict him. Oh. Okay. We're not going to lose a unit. Skeleton Militia. Doing the work. Doing the duty. Constrict. Aw. Not quite. Alrighty. No more Bone Dragons. You're not going to bring them back. I forgot how annoying it is to fight a Necromancer. Ah! What? You know what? That's karmic justice for reloading. I'll accept it. Not happily, but I will accept it. Alright, he's Berserk. I forgot about that. Yoink. No, don't hit the crystal. Ah. I wanted him to go to this tile and then shoot this. That's okay, whatever. It's fine. I don't care. Look over there. Okay, right now it's just out there. Maybe I can constrict him? Nope. I swear every time I say maybe I can constrict him and I need to constrict him, it's impossible. Thought about need, but I would like to. Alright, Margaret, this is your ambition. Oh. Yeah, that's another target. I guess. Necromancers. Take aim! Fire. Eat his ass. I mean, I know that the Necromancers can only do that once. But still. Eat his ass. Look over there. You go dismiss. Margaret got her kill. You don't need to feed it to her. Okay. I was gonna try and stun her, but we'll just smack it. I can't believe I got executed. I can't believe it. The Undead Titan did surprisingly well for us, too. I think that's the worst part. He was doing work. And now he's dead. That was probably like a 20% chance or something ridiculously low. My poor Titan. You know what the best part is? If I put the pact on him, he would not be dead. Alright. I'm in the business of killing trolls, I guess. You're going to have our penalty for a while. Irving has lost the Throne City. Rastakhan has lost the Throne City. Unfortunately, Rastakhan is protected by many bone dragons, and Irving is not. Where is Rastakhan? Here he is. Protected by many bone dragons. Dazar Lore is a better city, but at least Zuldazar has this Golden Wonder for our quests. Tip of Oblivion is in. Ooh, take that. The Tower of True Sight here. I built this here so I could have vision of stuff happening around me, which may or may not come in handy. We'll see. There's a mint. Why did you not? Oh, right. I made this a gold mine. It's like, why didn't you have a mint? Margaret has leveled up. Well done, Margaret. Here is your focus. Focus. I know you would. It gives you focus. Great. I have another. I'm like, why is there a sword and net here? Because I have another sword and net. Reynaud, I would love for you to complete your ambition. Do I have a second tier 2 or higher miscellaneous item? I'm going to borrow this from you, Dismiss. Phantasm Ritual is ready, but I cannot cast it because someone is dead. Just like Ungrim Iron Fist. Wayne is withdrawn to the Astral Void. I'm pretty sure this doesn't work. There's 3 turns. I can't boost it. I'm pretty sure you can't retroactively create the Room of Recall. You have some remains. You've captured somebody. You deserve this. I hate you so much. Margaret gained level renown. Fantastic. She does need to kill a lord. Maybe we can hunt down... I mean, should I try it? I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. I'm like 75% sure this doesn't work. That was only worth 50 gold. Oh, maybe it did work. It went down a turn. It went from 3 turns to 2 turns. Okay. The worst part about this, of course, is that our research is stalled. And it's going to take us a hot second to return to the front line, as it were. This episode's probably running on. I literally had to take a break. I was so infuriated fighting with exhaustion. The series of events that went awry were so crazy. Hair pulling type crazy. Not like the amusing type crazy. Because there is a level of amusement with difficulty and failure and recklessness and overconfidence being a slow and insidious killer. That's not a good sound. Oh, no. My buddy, my pal, my friends. Irving has been felled.
How quickly the tide turns.
This Grum guy gets out and about. Oh, my scout was kind of near his territory, though. Okay, wow. Irving has been defeated. Okay, Fabe. Think hard. Think fast. 21 farms. That's very impressive. We're going to rename this. This is the Cove. But it's going to be renamed to Zuldazar because I conquered it. And I want everyone to remember that for all of eternity. Okay. Logically speaking, what is the next action of this asshole? Retreat to Zandalar. That's what makes sense to me. Why is this like this? I would think the AI would retreat to their next biggest city. I suppose our specialist can be here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to try and meet him off at the pass. There are some units nearby, but I don't think they can reach me. So we can just boost this next turn. Or even this turn, I suppose. We need to make sure there's warriors. There have to be walls, dude. You're the 10 to 11, I suppose. Okay, let's do this. Wow, you are kind of all over the place. And there's also quite a lot of sunless here. Well, this is going to be a quarry. I mean, do I really need a quarry? I don't think so. Gold mine. Research posts. Gold mine. Research posts. And then we'll plop down the basilica like here. Or here. Oh, here. Okay. Should I follow just to keep an eye on this guy? Can't really see. Maybe we can see him. Okay. Sharpened pistol is in for our boy. And we should be able to complete Renaud's major ambition with this. Ja-ja! So now he gains +1 hit point per item tier equipped, bringing out to 107 HP. Ungrim has returned to Karakadrin. Renaud is all done and done. He has expired. I wonder why. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna have to... oh. This could be a problem. Well, actually, this city's okay. War between Ungrim and Astarion. Rivalry between me and Blint. A Whispering Stone has returned because the deep layer is... gone? Oh, there he sells. Gust of rumors thunder through the realm. Irving has been defeated. His empire lies in ruin. For better or for worse, the banishment of Grand Enchanter Irving left a vacuum in this world. Fortunately, vacuum and opportunity are the same in the affairs of Godir. You must do better against your rivals than the fallen Grand Enchanter ever could. You were my broski. But now that you're dead... we have some significant problems. Okay. I mean, it'd be cool if I could take these guys, but we're going to have to pull our stones from everywhere else. And we're going to have to try and at least peacefully yoink the cities near us. This shit needs to be razed at the fucking ground, honestly. Okay, it looks like Blint is already ahead on this one. No wonder you died. Irving, your cities are garbage. Hex Point's the only one worth a damn. Or Hex Pawns. And Fate Sweb. Alright, we'll see what we can do. I definitely don't want to occupy this because of all the Sunless on here. This is going to be a problem. I want the lens as well. I don't know why this costs like 5 gold, but I'm going to take it. I need it over here in the Wields. Get that in there. Zuldazar has its... well, it has Palisades, which is something. Alright, Ruok, it's me and you against the world. You're currently in the void. That's a good sign. Oh, no, you're right here. Why can't I talk to you? Buddy, old pal. Oh, I'm like, why do you have the Fey Miss? It's because he took over, or this is the vassal of, the Smiling God. Werk is our holy representative, who is doing a terrible job of keeping Ascalon. Although, honestly, this is about what Ascalon City looks like in the game. It is an absolute dustbin. I have mixed feelings exploring Ascalon now, because in a way it reminds me of when I played originally. Another way, it's just so sad. Because I spent so long in pre-series to get Legendary Defender of Ascalon that seeing it all charred and desecrated is really depressing. I forgot about Lady Althea's quest. The only reason I included her is because I found that quest before I started this series. And I was like, oh, I forgot she's dead. I thought she was just like, I don't know, because Duke Barradin survived, her father. And they even, they introduced, well, it's the place he's currently at in, like, base Guild Wars 1. It looks like a new throne city's been established. It's not Dazara lore? What? Where's your new throne? Oh, this complicates matters. It's not Zulam. Please don't be next to my city. What? Wouldn't it be so funny if the bug... Oh. I see. Hmm. That is certainly a complication. So he built a new city, and it became Zuldazar, his capital. I thought you could just transfer the capital to a new city. Do you have to rebuild the capital? I actually don't know how that works at all. You're at war with what? Me and Rurik. It would be really funny if I could make... if he became my little bitch. Alright, well... Does this change anything? Not overly. Because I'm pretty sure that he is over here still. Does this change how I want to approach this? Kind of. I said no, it doesn't, but I think it does now. Also because I just saw something really amusing. And depressing. So I want to hold Zuldazar because I want this Golden Wonder. I think we'll release Dazar'alor, we'll vassalize Dazar'alor, but they have 2 magical materials. At least. Maybe they have 3. So this will be my vassal. We'll conquer it. Or, you know, we'll benevolently conquer... Oh, I should just destroy this. We have returns. Unfortunately... We're a bit away from the teleporter, so Wayne's gonna have to wait 1 more turn. Wow. Get some free knowledge going. We're gonna build the teleporter. We're bleeding resources until we get to the next Imperium thing, which is at 500. Correct. Hamlet can expand. Not very far at the moment. Do I just wait? No, we boost. Boost? Oh. Give me gold node. Wayne has returns. Our venerable ancestor. Rivalry between Rurik and Astarion. War between Blint and Rurik. Call me in, call me in, call me in. Please. We may have to dump Imperium into this. 40 is not bad. Duty has expired. Okay. We'll go 1 more turn and see how this all pans out, and then we'll probably call it a day. It's a real shame losing the Titan. We've lost most of our Astral Summons, but usually the Astral Summon is pretty mediocre, so... Honestly, I'm surprised they've lived this long, if I'm being completely honest. I'm really tempted to press this button, but we need to wait. Well, at least there's one thing I can say with my full chest. And that is, I haven't missed an opportunity to get the Duelist trait. Usually I whiff that pretty quickly, but we've actually stayed away from King Rastakhan. Not really by desire, but we do have a problem now. Irving was under a lot of pressure, which is how I wanted it to be. So that I wasn't under all that pressure. think I should grab this. Since I'm here. Do not headlong assault. This is a tier 4 city. We're raiding it. Sure. Everyone need onagers. We'll just undermine the walls. The onagers are not overly helpful. They're whatever. Oh, Rasticon's here. With his 5 dragons. Okay. Fuck you. Versus full heals, but that's okay. We're gonna have to slurp, I think. Yep. Thank you, Vortex. I'm assuming he's not going to attack me, but just in case he thinks about it. I misclicked. You know what, we'll do this again. I'm not really afraid of this deck, I'm afraid of this deck. For sure. Go burn this down. There are actually some good units in this deck. Can make a bounty. Teleporters up here. I wanted to boost this. Hey, Rurik, how's it going, buddy? I feel like it's been a while since we've had a chat. Life's, a little complicated, isn't it? Oh, right, we don't have Shadow Step because I can't use boots anymore. That's why. That would be why. I think we're going to leave the rest of these units here. And we'll get our venerable ancestor waddling towards Dazar Allure for next time. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this slightly longer than usual episode. A lot happened, and a lot is going to happen. We are on the precipice of action, and it's going to be all downhill from here. Can I hold against 3 players? Can I destroy Rastakhan? Quickly, before the others get the idea to attack me? Stay tuned to find out. Thank you to the patrons and the Randomized Support channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to stay up to date with everything happening, feel free to join the description down below. And I will see you next time for hopefully the end of the Zandalar Empire.